Dakota stories.
Yeah.
We just found this out about each other tonight after 8 years.
Yeah. We know we were both Norwegian descent, but we didn't know about that. And then,
Here
it all
we are.
came to be.
And we wanted to also have you get social with us, share your stories, not necessarily where you were born and raised, unless you want to. But what do you look most forward to during the fall season? Because it's coming.
Good one.
Right?
Good question.
I know, I have to think about that myself. I mean, it's hard not to say the leaves.
Yep. The changing of the seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
When you have that crisp air and you see all that, the autumn leaves just slowly kind of change.
Oh, the smell.
Yeah. It's
all right,
gorgeous.
so we're gonna move into some other styles, and thank you. We are taking every order. I'll update you on the Today Special here in just a few moments. But this is a really cute, it's called the Pinesdale, right?
Yeah.
This is another crossbody bag, but it's a whole different kind of silhouette, which is so interesting.
Is.
We've got the European map. We've got Riot Rust.
That's this one.
And we've got this in the Western lace right here.
Yeah.
How pretty is this print?
Yeah, you girls have told me that you really love this coated canvas. This is like a linen canvas. This is not like this lower end one you might have seen where it's cracky and crispy and all this. This feels very silky and it's really beautiful. It's water resistant, it's trimmed in the leather.
Cool.
But these are great travel bags. Or great if you're in an area where it's raining all the time and you just don't want to bring out your leather bag, or maybe it's snowing all the time and you just rather have this during that time period. Maybe you're going on the lake on your boat a lot.
Good
just
thinking.
those kind of things. This is a great bag. And this is a vintage bag style that used to hold was one of those kind of camera bags, that you would have. Maybe the compartment was these two compartments, because I take those looks and then make it for today's woman, right, with proper compartments. But yeah, it's a great travel bag. I like to say it's a good family bag. Your husband and you, whether you're retired or you're a young couple with kids, or maybe you have grandkids, this is that great bag for both of you to kind of take turns holding.
That's a good point. It does have a nice long crossbody that drops to about 25 inches, which, by the way, you could remove if you desired for whatever reason. And the size is interesting. I'm going to give you the dimensions on this because it's 7 1/4 in length. It stands about 7 1/2 in height, and then in the width, it's 3 1/2 inches. I think it's just such an interesting shape, and I do want to let you know, if you want the European map, seems to be the least.
The one in the center.
Oh no, the Western lace is the most limited.
That's that one.
That's this one.
But I want to show you the side profile, because it's 3 1/2 inches here, but not all the way on both, because they only count the first body. So from here to here, it's probably more than that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah, when they took that measurement. But this is a great bag. I don't know if that's the one to style out, and you should show us.
I think it is. Wait, let me double check. No, I think yours is.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Yours is.
So let's start with this front pocket.
Okay.
I love this front pocket. There you go. You see all the kind of goodies that can fit into this. And so you can see what I'm talking about, Mike. If you're traveling, what a great place to put your medications and your tissues, maybe your sanitizer, chapstick, maybe sunscreen, that kind of thing. It's all got this beautiful nylon lining in there. And then look at the front pocket. It's just a little pocket, but it goes all the way down. Maybe that's where you want to put your phone if you've got a smaller phone, or maybe that's where you put your keys. Maybe that's your hotel room keys. Just whatever bits you want to have right in front of you. On the back is a great pocket that goes all the way down. This is the one against your body. Maybe if you're in crowds or something, that's where you want to put your passports and things, because it's going to be against your body the whole time. And then I love this big zip, and look at this. So, I mean, you get a good size reader in there. I mean, look at that.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, you've got a great journal in here, a file, I need that. A little pad in here. I mean, all kinds of things. I'll show you the inside of it. So where that contact case is, that's just an open elastic pocket, but then on the opposite side, it's where you've got that zip pocket. I'm gonna zip it closed just so you can kind of see it. I know it's hard to see sometimes in these bags.
It's amazing
but
how much you can put in your bags.
Because look at my arms down there, and it's up to here, and I've got big hands. So this is a really great everyday mess around, throw it under the bleachers at the game outside. Maybe you're going to the high school football game or whatever.
Because it's a coated canvas. Is it cotton? Coated cotton? Or
Yeah, it's all
wild.
cotton, but it feels amazing. You know, you're out, you know when you go see your grandkids play or your kids play in the local games and it's raining, there's junk on the tables and all that, you just throw it, you just wipe it off. I mean, this is the active bag.
Exactly, I was just thinking, for those of you with a lot of things going on in your life and when you're a mom of young kids, you know how that goes.
You can't baby your leather bag out in that environment.
Exactly. By the way, you mentioned great travel bag. We do have travel accessories coming up. There's a roller bag and there's a weekender, like an under-seater kind of thing.
That's a new thing.
I love that concept. It's so great. You take so much more with you. It slips right under the seat in front of you on a plane. It's a great footrest too, I find. Those are coming up in just a moment. But these, just a quick reminder once again, Western lace is very limited. I think there's about 100 left here. This is also, by the way, free shipping, 5 flex, even 6 with an HSN card. So you can get this for as little as $25. And
look at all that lace. That's from a vintage dress.
Is it?
It's about 50 years old. It was like this old pioneer skirt, long skirt, this tucked in long sleeve blouse with a collar on it, and it was all this Western rose on there, which is a rose that's very popular in the Midwest, that was brought from the Europeans over during the gold rush days, and it has this beautiful lace behind it, and then that kind of hazelnut background. Gorgeous.
The European map is a classic and iconic silhouette and map.
True map from the 1700s.
Yeah, yeah. That's always a big seller. So with this one, we've only got about 125 left. Okay, maybe 150 at best. A lot of people ordering it as we speak. And then lastly, this really interesting Riot Rust.
Yeah, we call that's the original signature map that of Patricia Nash. This is that map that I found in that little periodical shop in Milan. It's a vintage map of Italy. It's probably about 160, 170 years old. So this is all authentic. If you got this home and you started kind of Googling this against where it was at that time, you'll see the authenticity.
It's fascinating to see how things have changed. I mean, just countries shifting and renamed and all that. Okay, let's talk about the underseaters. They're down here below us.
This is brand new.
I'm so excited about these.
This is